We are starting now, and I want to start by thanking everyone who dedicated some time today to join us. This is a very exciting webinar, and I'd like to call it a little flight journey that we are going to take you with us in exploring the new additions of AI, how things are changing, what have we been doing behind the scenes, and not like other flights, don't put your phones on flight mode. We want you to take pictures. We want you to be part of this engagement. So whatever you need, we're here to help. Joining me today on this lovely session is Hussein Safi. He's our product owner. Our Dina Fayez, she's customer success manager. And myself, I'm Tamer Nasraween. I'm the director of customer solutions. We are talking to you from CEQUENS Live, and we'd like to take you on a small journey to look into the new generation of AI, the new generation of technology, which is something that everyone has been talking about recently, and it's been the buzzword and the hype for quite some time. During this session today, in our agenda, we're going to go through a little topics that we'll explore together. We'll start with looking into the evolution of AI. We'll look how AI is actually being used in customer experience. And we're going to introduce you with a very exciting session that is around our new AI agent and with a live demo, correct? And according to that, we're going to go into a little bit of more details there, where our team will be helped to take you on what are the most amazing features that we're offering in this space and nowadays. So without further ado, let's start by looking into the evolution of AI. So everyone who's been online for quite some time, this AI word has been quite a buzz, and it's a hype. Everyone is talking about AI. And if you today go browse on any website that you find, AI is the most common use case. Everyone is saying, I'm basing my service on AI. So what does that mean, actually? So how do we actually define AI? Is AI a product? Is it something that I can just use? The answer is a little bit of a gray line. AI itself is not only a product. It has so many different sub-areas that we're using. It goes from generative AI to image processing and speech, neural networks, robotics, machine learning, deep learning, neural networks, and so on. So AI is not a single product. It's a combination of services. And according to recent sources by Gartner, we're looking about a growth for the market closing to $1.6 trillion by 2027. And this is an amazing growth between what we're seeing today, which is between 500 and 600 billion to 1.6 trillion in the coming areas. AI is literally being used across everything. We've been seeing that so much in the past period, from self-driving cars to online services to generative AI to conversational models, everything that we're seeing there. And most importantly, advancements have been using AI in making sure that we're doing a better decision-making, especially in medical areas, especially in self-decisions, and most importantly, recommendations at how to move forward to the next step for businesses. We can really say that AI today has been changing our professional landscape. It has been changing everything that we're looking at it and the way that we're looking at it. And according to that, 85% of customer service interactions will be powered by AI in 2030. And this is huge, because when we look about customer service interactions, this is a wide area. And when we say that it's going to be powered by AI, so every single aspect, 85% to be more exact, will be impacted by AI. To go into a little bit more detail, so when we saw the growth of AI touched a very important item, such as personalization. And what does personalization mean? Because we've been talking about personalization for quite a time. Now, personalization is not, hi, Tamer. It's not how I reach you by your name. Personalization is more about the experience that we're providing you, that we really understand and we know our customers. If everyone knows one thing, is that people are loyal to experiences. They are not loyal to brands, which means every single time that you go and be loyal to a certain brand, it's because of the experience that you're having with that brand. And accordingly, that experience is also covered from the personalization that they actually interact with you on. How do they know you? How do they make sure that they tailor your needs? How do they understand your needs? And how do they cater for that? In order for that as well, or in addition to that as well, we're looking into the real time of customer service. Everyone today is shying away from calling someone on a phone. Everyone started moving into text mode. But when going into text mode, we also saw a little bit of a gap of how agents can be catering for those many requests that are coming in. And this is where AI came in place, because the conversational experience itself has changed the way that we design AI. No one wants to talk to bots anymore. Everyone wants to talk to the conversational experience. And the conversational experience is simply defined as going through a very human-like interaction without needing to go into keywords or rule-based or click buttons and so on. I just want to talk to that service entity, making sure that it does serve my needs to the most efficient time possible, and make sure that I do it in the way that I love, over the channel that I love. Moving past that, I'm going to hand over to my colleague, Dina, who will be sharing with us a little bit more insight on customer experiences. Dina?
Thank you, Tamer. Hi, everyone. So let's continue what Tamer had already started. The AI radically changed the customer experience worldwide, enhancing the personalization, which Tamer explained, efficiency, and the engagement. According to according to Capgemini, 78% of the consumers prefer working with AI for the unique experience they gain, for the understanding and the tailored experience which they feel. Let's have some examples like Netflix, for example. They always recommend us new things to watch based on the history for what we already previously selected, what are the preferences we used to see. Amazon are utilizing chatbots 24/7 for answering the queries of the customers. Domino's increased AI in the pizza ordering process, like automated the order itself by chatbot and voice recognition, predictive analysis by providing the personalization which Temi recommends based on previous orders, the order tracking, what is the status of the order and when it will be delivered, and at the end, the data analysis, delivering process with efficient routes, which is already based on these analysis they provide us. Yeah, next slide, Tamer, please. Now let's have a look on the ROI for the AI. And this is really, really interesting. I love it. Deloitte predict that AI will save the BFSI $1 trillion by 2030. Okay, and this is based on the optimization of operations, improving the risk management, and enhancing the customer experience. For the retail, McKinsey company notes AI can boost retail up to 10%. How? By personalized shopping, target marketing, and inventory optimizations. For the e-commerce, Froster highlights that the AI potential to increase e-commerce conversion rate by 30%. Personalized online shopping experience, which we all love it. We all prefer it. We all feel that it is ours based on the experience we gain. So conclusion, the trends reflect AI crucial role in shaping efficiency, customer interaction, and the experience we gain from everything we see. So, yeah, we will move it to Hussein so he can introduce the CEQUENS AI agent.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Thank you, Dina, for the introduction and those amazing insights. Today, I'm going to introduce to you the revolution in customer interactions, kind of a game changer, if you may, that adapts to customers' unique needs for maximum satisfaction. Now, in simple words, imagine a partner that is ready, that is like always ready and is always responsive and incredibly intuitive. That is CEQUENS AI Agent. So let's explore the potential of CEQUENS AI Agent, and we can go into more details. Sam, can you please go to the next slide? Okay. So let's look at what sets AI Agent apart. We have first language adaptability. Now, our AI agent stands out with language adaptability, kind of breaking down the barriers for a seamless user experience. We have contextual AI responses. Now, no more generic replies. our AI agent kind of tailors responses based on users' context, ensuring highly personalized instructions. Okay, multi-turn dialogue. Now, unlike rigid interactions, our AI agent offers dynamic multi-turn dialogue for natural and fluid conversations. Can move next slide. Now, hassle-free onboarding. We can onboard the AI agent hassle-free in less than 5 minutes, and we're going to see that in action. Finally, user-centered feedback. Our AI agent values user feedback and kind of builds on that, on the feedback that we get from interactions to enhance the overall experience. Now, let me take you in a quick demo to see that in action. But I'll share my screen from here. Okay. Okay. Did everyone see my screen? Okay, so I promised you that we can build the bot in less than 5 minutes. Now, you could start your timer if you want. We can have here the applications. Then we go from the sequence console. Then we go to the sequence bots. We have the AI agent builder. Then we go to start building. Straightforward. Once we're at the start building, we already built some bots or some agents before. So let's create one from scratch. Now, the first thing that you'll find is the agent name. Now, let's give him the name Mark. Okay. Then we have here the agent's persona. Now, this persona is kind of like the prompt that makes the agent respond to or governs the response of the agent. Now, I have a prompt that it was written before that I had it ready. Let me just share it with you here to save some time, because again, we have the 5 minutes. So within this prompt, it's just a couple of lines. I'm saying to him that you're a salesperson, be funny, be light, kind of do not swear to the customers, something like that. It's fairly simple. Then we move to the second step, which is to empower the AI agent. Empowering here means that we're going to give him some data sets that he can work through, and this data sets will be kind of the knowledge base that he will refer to in answering the questions. So we have here add files. I will add some files from my folders. Let's start here. Now I have here some files that have been ready, prepared before, but again, I want to share with you something really quickly. If you checked these files, you'll find them simple text. The format of it is just simple plain text. Okay, so let's select these files. Okay, and we upload them. Once they're all uploaded, we're good to go. The final step is to choose the agent style. And in the agent style, you have 3 styles mainly: professional, casual, and imaginary. Imaginary for more creative responses. Okay, and that's it. We're done. I think that's less than 3 minutes. So let's see how the bot interacts with us in real application. So I have this bot or this agent, the AI agent, which we call him Sales Advisor. Now let's start a conversation. Now again, as I mentioned in the prompt, I told him to welcome me from you're a salesperson and you need to welcome me, and let's have a discussion there. So let's say I want to. Now I want to buy a gift for my wife. Let's see how he will respond. How will he respond? Well, that's good. He's telling me, since he's specialized in Apple products, so he'll tell me what are you looking for? Apple Watches or iPhones or something. Let's say maybe. I'll tell him maybe I want a new mobile phone. Let's see how he responds. Great choice. We have a great range of phones. Now he's asking me what does she prefer or what is her interests in order to be able to assist me. Now I'll tell him. He's asking about the screen size, whether it's big or small. Which one do you prefer? Let's say. Now, I told her I'm gonna tell him that she's into photography, but she doesn't like big screens. Now, let's see how he's gonna respond. Oh, so he recommended the iPhone 13 Pro, which is an interesting approach. Now, since I'm not interested in the 13, I told him I'm looking for the new release. Now, again, the data sets that we've established here are maxed out at iPhone 14. We haven't added the iPhone 15 yet. So his knowledge is limited to what we've given him, which is the iPhone 14. Now, he's recommended the iPhone 14 Pro since it has the smallest screen size and the greatest capabilities. What do you think of this model? Well, this looks good. Again, if you see the interaction here, I'm responding like this is a discussion. This is not just a question and answer. I just said this looks good, and then he took it from there. I'm glad you liked it. Let's move on with the rest. Let's choose the color. Okay, what do you recommend? Now, let's see if you can help me. Well, all the colors are elegant, but gold and deep purple are quite popular. Now, he recommended the gold, and he showed me the gold without anything. Okay, so I told him, okay, that's a good one. That's a good phone. Let's take it from there. Now let's talk storage. Again, you see the interaction here. He's taking step by step. He wants to gather as much information as possible in order to assist me. So since we've chosen the phone, the model, we've chosen the color. Now we're talking about storage. He's recommending, or he's saying that he has 128, 256, and so on. What do you think? 256 would be fine. Let's go with the 256 gigabytes model. Okay, show me. Now, let's make it here to show us the details in the table, and then we could take it off. Okay, so iPhone 14, which is gold, storage 256, the price, the discount, and the final price. Would you like to proceed with purchase? Yes, please. So we need to be polite. Again, here I'm gonna write, do you have a COD option? And he will automatically understand what a COD means. This is an abbreviation, and without a question, without anything, the bot will automatically, or the agent will automatically understand that this is a cash on delivery. Now there might be an extra charges. Okay, sure. Okay, yes, this is a gift. Okay, now I'm gonna leave here extra spaces and something here because these usually are some typos that we make while we're typing. Let's see how they do it. Okay, the conversation is still going. Personal message. Let him recommend what to write on the card. To the world's best photographer, may this gift bring you joy and well, it's not too personal. That's kind of a generic response. Make it intimate. To my wife. To my beautiful wife, each moment with you is a picture waiting to be captured. Oh, not like that one. That works. Okay. Now let's proceed to checkout. Please confirm the delivery address. Now this is my address here. Let's see how what will he recommend. I've added just to confirm we're ordering. Shall I place the order? Cash on delivery. And then you could either say yes, no, proceed. And the same thing happens with a different language. Now let me ask him to provide a summary in Arabic just to see what he would respond. Okay. Even with the message. And that's it with our demo part. That's the part I wanted to share. So I'll give the sharing back to Tamer.
Thank you, Hussein. This was really, really amazing. It looks like I'm exactly talking to a commerce agent, just like I'm at the store and I'm really talking to that agent. I'm not just going into a chatbot experience and walking through it just like an automated machine. So that was really, really, really wow.
That is true. And we're going to recap here some a bit of more points on that. So let me recap that, and I hope everyone enjoyed the demo. So just to recap this amazing journey, we went through personalized experience where we saw that I requested a gift from my wife. Now that could happen with an advice about a friend or about work, a technical issue or a technical support request. So that works in anything that provides personalized experience and the way that the message is being delivered. Real-time responsiveness. Now, what's incredible here is not just that it answers questions fast, but it also answers questions with context. And this is really important. It makes the conversation like you're talking with a friend or you're talking with an actual salesperson. Efficiency and productivity. Now, here we're reducing operational costs and boosting productivity. Now, picture ChatGPT capabilities without the hefty price tag. Finally, the multilingual engagement, where the agent would provide consistent responses across languages. Now, we've seen when we've requested the summary in Arabic, the same response was provided with the same consistency. So we don't need to define intent in every language. We just go with it. Okay. Could we move Tamer to the next screen? Yes, thank you. So now let's dive into the real-world application of the CEQUENS AI agent. We've only mentioned here 3 examples, but of course the possibilities are endless. So in financial institutions, we can handle transactions, inquiries, manage accounts, providing financial advice. In retail and e-commerce, we can handle product inquiries, support requests, and order tracking. In technical companies or tech companies, we can resolve issues, answer queries, collect feedback, and so on. So, but I want to point out something here, that we're not offering this AI agent as a replacement for apps or for checkouts. Now, AI agent's main purpose is to enhance the shopping experience and the customer journey. Of course, it can do more than that, but that is the main focus of the AI agent. And no matter what your industry is, AI agent can be tailored to your operations. And as I mentioned, the possibilities are endless. So I'll move it to Tamer.
Thank you, Hussein. That was really, really insightful, and it was an amazing demo, to be frank. I hope that you did buy the phone, by the way, at the end. Just like Hussein said, that's really, really important point. AI bots or the conversational AI experience are not there to replace your e-commerce app or your e-commerce website or whatever model or business that you're running today on that specific platform. It's there to enhance experience. It's there to build on your experiences and to do improved efficiency models for you how to do it best. We'd like to leave you with one small quote. And this one was like from Jeff Bezos. He said, "People always ask me, what's going to change in the future? I submit that a better question is, what is not going to change?" And that's beautifully put, because literally the only constant we have is change. And we are changing so fast that we need to make sure that we're always on edge to take care of that. We're moving now to our Q&A sessions. And let me just have a quick look on our questions that were submitted. Okay, so we have one question here. The question is this AI bot available over web widgets? The answer is yes, and it's not only available on web widgets, it's available on every single channel that we offer. It's covering WhatsApp, OTT channels, live chat, social media, and in-app messaging, everything that you can think of, it's there. That's part of the question. I hope I answered that. Second one is, can we build conversational scenario to control the flow of the conversation and connect external APIs? The simple answer is yes, we can. Because if you noticed when Hussein was building and designing the bot, there was a little prompt engineering section where he actually typed instructions to the bot, and he was talking that in a very simple language. And you can actually tailor the experience in more detail. You can tell him, for example, never do an order without providing a phone number. You can do controls. You can do a very fixed journey according to your plan, or you can leave it fluid as you need. Either way, the system is very, very, very flexible in order to cater for that. And can we connect external APIs? The answer is also yes. This is part of the unique offering that we're giving today in Sequence, because this AI agent is also able to connect to external sources, and that's something that we have as well to offer. Other questions, can it support slang? The answer is yes, it can. It supports every single language without you needing to define intents for it. Just like we saw now, we said Hussein started the conversation in English, then he switched to Arabic, and he could have switched to Urdu or Pachi, French, German, whatever he wanted. There is no need to define the intents accordingly. That was a very, very nice one. So everything there is language, multi-language support. Next is how much effort is required at initial stage to ensure AI has enough answers about us, product, company, and what are the chances? Hussein, would you like to cover this one?
Yeah, sure. Just let me finish the question. And what are the chances AI can give a wrong answer? Okay, well, the chances that, let me start with the final one. The answer to give a wrong answer, that depends on what you're going to feed it. If you're going to feed it wrong information, then it will give wrong answers. But if you give it correct information, then there are no chances to give a wrong answer. How much effort? Well, that depends on your requirements. So if you want to give a brief about the company, then the bot's response or the agent's response would be limited to the scope of information that he has. But if you want to be comprehensive, this will take you sometimes. Again, that depends on each use case separately. So that depends on your product, on your company, what kind of details do you have. But in general, you can use whatever documents you have or whatever documentations you have to kind of add it as a data set, and the agent would understand that.
Perfect. Thank you, Hussein.
You're welcome.
Next, we have, okay, will you be learning customer feedback or is just answering data? Sorry, let me just project this one as well. Okay, will it be learning from customers' feedback or just answering data from that? So the self-learning models that are in place today have the ability to actually do self-learning. And what we do today is we do initiation for the content. This is the data set that we defined. And accordingly, we go into next steps. And self-learning models, it actually gets to learn as it grows with time. I hope that answered your question. Can it be linked to real-time inventory? The answer is yes. We can connect to external data sources if it's your back-end ERP systems, your end point of sale, your CRM, whatever content that you need in the backend. What's the difference between you and ChatGPT? That's a really good question. So if I can answer that, I'll tell you in one way. We have based our AI agent on OpenAI, large language models, and generative AI. This is part of the experience that we're offering. That's why you're going to see it that well. So we are actually doing the offering based on whatever ChatGPT is built in, which is a large language model and the generative AI. And we do it by our platforms doing the heavy lifting on your behalf. So we are very conscious about cost, and we do offer value for money. And that's what's most importantly around the coming economics as well. Can it support Roman Urdu? I believe I just answered about the multilingual support. If there are any other questions, please let us know so that our team can reach out to you more and give you the more detail that you can. What other languages? We already answered that. Is it launched? Is it launched in Egypt? What is the cost? The answer, yes, we have launched our AI agent globally, and we cover the entire globe. And the costing element is a very efficient pay-as-you-go model. The team will be more than happy to come back to you and with more details on that. How do we check? I mean, what are the ways of understanding if we need to input further information in AI related to us? This is an excellent question. The answer is we do offer reporting services as well. And those reporting services, they cover the details of the performance of the AI agent. And that comes in place when you want to look at what were the most top queries that have been coming to the AI? What are the topics? How about what areas did we run? If there were any API calls externally, am I looking into that? What were the specific keywords that were used? So our reporting details will help you get that insight in detail. Last one was, so self-learning is live yet, or is it part of the development stage? The answer, it is live, and it is always in development stage, just to be clear, because every single thing that's related to self-learning, it's always being monitored, and it has to make sure that you're actually doing it the best way possible according to the metrics and the parameters that you have in place. What happens? Okay, this is another good question. What happens in case where AI doesn't have the answer to the questions asked? That's really good. And the simple answer is, it will tell you, I may not know how to answer that, and we'll go to the next step. Or you can tailor it to say, if you don't know the answer, just go into the specific flow, or answer in the following format, or ask the user more details to actually get to know that insight. So it's actually up to us how we engineer the AI to actually respond. That's one. And two, the generative model can actually get more details. And one of the things that, by the way, in a practice run earlier that Hussein was doing for us, we did ask the bot, instead of delivery, can you actually tell me where was your nearest store? And it said, okay, so tell me where you are. And we said, this is the location, the IFC, Offices Central, Building 4. And he said, okay, according to that, the most closest store to you is this in Business Bay, and that can be ready for you to be picked up in an hour. He said, okay, so how long will the drive take me from point A to point B, from our location to the store? And amazingly, the AI did answer accurately, and it said the average runtime was, for the drive, was that amount of time, around 15 minutes. But we advise you to make sure that you look into your traffic according to your local maps. And that was a very, very smart answer to cover that. So it does have that capability. Last question we have. Can the AI agent connect to a live chat platform? Live chat, yes. Where human agent can take over the chat, this can be done where the user asks to connect to an operator for any question. The answer is correct. Yes, we do have that capability as well. And we can tell him, for example, If you didn't know the answer to the user, or the user said, no, that's not what I meant, just reroute them to an agent. And this is where we do the complete handover immediately to the back-end digital contact center that we have. And this is a seamless connection between the AI bot and the back-end digital contact center. I think those are all of the questions that we had. Anyone else? Would you like to ask anything? Please drop it in the Q&A or let us know, and our team will be more than happy to actually come back to you and provide you with more details, do a one-to-one workshop where we'll go into a little bit of more details how you need and so on. So we'll be more than happy to help. We are here to help. Consider us your technology consultants, and we are there to make sure that your business succeeds. Focus on your business, make sure that you're doing everything that you can there, and leave the technical details to us. We're there to help. Hussein, do we have anything else you'd like to run?
I think we're good.
Perfect. We're good.
Okay. So I think we're going to push a poll to the team.
Yes, we can push some polls, yeah.
We give you a little bit of a minute just to make sure that you give your right insights. Okay. Thank you, guys. It was very, very good to, very kind of you to have shared your time with us and attended this webinar. We hope that we gave you some insight on the new tech and how things are moving into the technology world. And from our side at CEQUENS, we thank you all for joining us in this very special webinar. And I thank my team, Hussein, Dina, and Vania, for being there and contributing to the content and the successful event that really, really showed us what a great technology advancement that we have today in place. We leave you with the QR code that is connected to one of our WhatsApp channels. And this is for you to actually explore and try the bot that we have shared with you earlier, and do it by yourself. We're going to leave it on for a while, I think, so that you guys can have that experience. We are more than happy to answer any questions that you guys might have. Reach out to us to hello@sequence.com or reach to any of us as a team, and we'll be more than happy to help. Thank you all for your time today. It was really good to have you with us, and we hope that you get a beautiful rest of the day. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.